when this happened, me and Quando Rondo had officially talked 3 to 4 times already. And I ain't said this nowhere else, but me and Quando Rondo had let their beef be their beef and our relationship be our relationship.
Following a high-profile federal indictment and his arrest by federal agents in Los Angeles, Bricc Baby has been thrust into the center of a growing controversy. Allegations have surfaced suggesting that he provided key information to authorities in connection to a murder-for-hire investigation involving rapper Lil Durk.
So they said that or co-conspirator number 4 is I'm the one that provided the location to
Lil Durk, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, nah.
These developments come amid a sweeping federal RICO probe targeting alleged activity within the Rollins 60s gang. Tensions are escalating across both legal and street circles as more individuals connected to OTF Only the Family are being taken into custody. At the heart of the controversy is whether Bricc Baby is cooperating with federal agents to reduce his own legal exposure. Reports claim that in recently unsealed documents, Bricc Baby has been identified as a person of interest linked to Lil Durk's alleged involvement in the 2022 killing of Louis Lul Pap Robinson, an associate of rapper Quando Rondo.
So they said that or co-conspirator number 4 is I'm the one that provided the location to
Lil Durk, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, nah. You know what I mean? Like, I know it looks, I wouldn't be right here doing all this first and foremost if I was co-conspirator number 4.
According to statements reportedly given to prosecutors, Bricc Baby described a retaliatory motive, alleging that the killing was in response to the death of OTF rapper King Von. Von, whose legal name was Davon Bennett, was killed in November 2020 during a confrontation involving members of Quando Rondo's crew. These allegations have intensified speculation, especially after commentary from music executive Wack 100.
They got charged by the Fed. Looks nothing like it pops up.
Let's go real quick. Hey, good work.
They got charged by the Fed.
In a televised interview, Wack stated that Bricc Baby's cooperation with authorities may have played a direct role in the indictment of Lil Durk. Initially, the incident involving Quando Rondo's SUV in Los Angeles was believed by many to be a botched robbery or drug-related attack. However, according to Wack, that narrative quickly shifted after Bricc Baby reportedly began disclosing information to investigators.
Bricc Baby goes on the show and says, I guess they can't say OTF didn't slide for King Von.
As the case unfolds, questions continue to mount about Bricc Baby's role in the investigation and what impact this will have on Lil Durk's legal defense and the broader OTF network. Emerging reports now suggest that this may not be the first time Bricc Baby has cooperated with federal authorities in a case linked to Lil Durk. According to industry figure Wack 100, a previous federal raid on Bricc Baby's residence was not initially focused on firearms, but rather on gathering intelligence connected to an active investigation into Lil Durk's alleged role in a murder-for-hire plot.
I feel like speaking of parables, I'm trying to like decode it a little bit, but we have nothing to do with nothing. I'm saying that's like me just claiming something. You see in the comments a lot? They kind of chilled out a little bit. I wonder why.
During the raid, agents reportedly uncovered an unregistered AK-47. That discovery became a key leverage point, Wack claims, used by investigators to pressure Bricc Baby into providing incriminating details. Though Bricc Baby was charged with possession of an illegal firearm, no trial was ever held, and the charges were ultimately dismissed around the same time federal prosecutors arrested Lil Durk.
Check this out.
The charges include conspiracy to murder for hire and the use of a machine gun in a violent crime resulting in death.
Wack 100 outlined a timeline to support this claim. In February 2023, Bricc Baby appeared in an interview with journalist Flacco, where he made veiled remarks that allegedly implicated Lil Durk. By March of that year, federal surveillance was said to be underway. By June 2023, Bricc Baby's residence was raided, and his phone was seized, containing data that reportedly linked him to communications about the Quando Rondo shooting. The narrative that followed was deeply consequential. Following King Von's death in 2020, a wave of public commentary fueled the Slide for Von campaign. That public pressure, combined with internal tensions, contributed to the series of events culminating in a targeted attack on Quando Rondo's vehicle in 2022 outside a gas station in Los Angeles. Though Quando Rondo survived, his associate Lil Pap was fatally shot.
Durk has been locked up in Broward County Jail. He's there right now. This is this. Yes, Broward. He's in Florida. I got the whole thing on. Look on my stream. I got it. Oh my God, bro.
For many, the connection between that incident and Bricc Baby's later statements during interviews has added weight to speculation about his role. During one specific interview, Bricc Baby made vague but suggestive remarks about retaliation and alleged that Lil Durk was taking decisive action following Von's death. While the host avoided pressing him too directly, Bricc Baby appeared comfortable hinting at details many viewed as dangerously close to public confessions. As scrutiny intensifies, questions remain about how much information Bricc Baby may have volunteered, and whether his comments, coupled with legal leniency, represent a broader pattern of cooperation with federal investigators. This development continues to cloud the already complex legal landscape surrounding Lil Durk and the ongoing federal case. The controversy surrounding Bricc Baby escalated rapidly after he publicly linked the death of Lil Pap, Quando Rondo's close associate, to an alleged retaliation effort connected to Lil Durk. According to his remarks, the incident was framed as a direct response to the 2020 death of King Von. These statements, shared openly during interviews, quickly drew intense backlash online. Fans and critics alike voiced their concerns, accusing Bricc Baby of revealing sensitive street matters in front of millions. One user criticized him for consistently dry snitching online, while others labeled him Snitch Baby and questioned why he continued speaking so openly about criminal allegations. Despite the growing criticism, Bricc Baby remained vocal, referencing OTF's alleged involvement in Lil Pap's murder with what some described as a disturbing level of confidence. The situation intensified during a live broadcast on No Jumper. As the federal indictment against Lil Durk and several OTF members was announced in real time, Bricc Baby's reaction was captured by viewers and quickly circulated across social platforms. Reddit users dissected his stunned silence, noting how visibly shaken he appeared. One user highlighted that he repeated the news, "They got charged by the feds," twice, as if trying to process the reality himself. The live reaction was interpreted by many as a moment of realization, symbolizing the weight of what may have been inadvertently set in motion. Federal documents tied to the case added further intrigue. The unsealed indictment mentioned an unnamed individual, referred to as co-conspirator 4, who allegedly provided information about Quando Rondo's location while he was in Los Angeles on August 18, 2022. This detail fueled speculation, with fans and online commentators quickly pointing to Bricc Baby. His prior ties to both Quando Rondo and the Rollin' 60s added credibility to the theory. Notably, his ability to maintain a cordial relationship with Quando, despite tensions between camps, only deepened the suspicion. During a follow-up interview on Vlad TV, DJ Vlad directly confronted Bricc Baby about the growing belief that he was co-conspirator 4. Bricc Baby denied any involvement, stating that if he truly were the unnamed party mentioned in federal filings, he wouldn't be appearing on interviews or speaking freely. He also defended his connection with Quando Rondo, asserting that it remained separate from the larger conflict between their respective groups. Bricc Baby insisted that his continued interaction with Quando was based on mutual respect and personal boundaries, not betrayal or information leaks. Still, with the federal investigation ongoing and public pressure mounting, many remain skeptical. The case has placed Bricc Baby in a spotlight where denials alone may not be enough to dispel growing suspicions. As Bricc Baby continued to deny any direct involvement in the murder-for-hire allegations connected to Lil Durk, the public's focus only intensified. His attempt to downplay the label of conspirator and maintain innocence did little to halt widespread speculation. Online discourse grew louder, with many claiming that his close ties to both parties, Lil Durk and Quando Rondo, placed him in a highly suspicious position. The theory that Bricc Baby may have relayed information about Quando Rondo's location gained traction shortly after the Los Angeles shooting that left Lil Pop dead. Many pointed to the coincidental timing of Bricc Baby's known affiliations and Quando Rondo's abrupt decision to publicly renounce his membership in the Rollin 60 Crips. According to street speculation, this departure was driven by a belief that he had been set up or backdoored by someone within his own set. Bricc Baby, being a confirmed member of the Rollin 60s, became a central figure in the theory. Online communities suggested that his proximity to both camps gave him access to Quando Rondo's whereabouts, potentially enabling the ambush. When confronted directly by DJ Vlad about this speculation, Bricc Baby offered a response that many viewers described as scattered and evasive. Rather than definitively distancing himself from the rumors, his uncoordinated explanation appeared to raise even more questions. The internet reaction was swift and harsh. In the comment sections of interview clips and social media posts, users voiced their opinions without hesitation. One viewer wrote, "We see right through you, Brick Boy," while another mocked the interview itself, claiming it was likely orchestrated just to raise funds for Bricc Baby's legal defense. This sentiment was echoed widely, with online communities increasingly aligned in the belief that he was indeed co-conspirator 4. The unnamed individual cited in federal documents as having tipped off conspirators to Quando Rondo's location. While no formal charges have named Bricc Baby as that specific figure, the combination of circumstantial evidence, street rumors, and online commentary continues to place him at the center of a growing controversy. Whether the speculation holds weight in the eyes of the law remains to be seen, but in the court of public opinion, Bricc Baby's credibility has already suffered a significant blow. The unfolding story surrounding Lil Durk, OTF, and the wider implications of gang affiliation in the music industry serves as a stark reminder of the consequences tied to street ties. While some may view it as the price of authenticity, the real cost is often far greater. Lost lives, broken legacies, and an empire left in free fall. For some, like King Von, the outcome was fatal. For others, like Lil Durk, the fate may be sealed behind prison bars. As prosecutors build their case, alleging that OTF is functioning as a front for the Black Disciples gang, the spotlight now shines on whether federal authorities can link music, money, and criminal enterprise into a single narrative. Reddit sleuths and online communities have long suspected that a sweeping RICO trial could be on the horizon, and the federal government may be moving closer to confirming those suspicions. The potential charges reach beyond Lil Durk himself, reportedly targeting artists such as Duty Low, Buka 600, and others known to affiliate with the crew. The key for prosecutors may lie not in direct criminal acts, but in proving consistent affiliation with a gang and facilitating its growth through financial and musical influence. A major question remains: will rap lyrics again be used as courtroom evidence? While the legal system has wrestled with the admissibility of lyrics in violent crime cases, RICO trials tend to rely more heavily on demonstrating patterns of affiliation and influence. In such cases, lyrics that reference street alliances, rival sets like the Southside GDs or 051 Young Money, or coded language supporting gang operations could all be presented as indirect evidence of deeper involvement. As federal pressure mounts and the indictments spread, the cultural conversation now shifts to accountability in music. The same themes that fans once embraced as art and realism may now serve as proof of criminal conspiracy. And with the maximum penalty being life in federal prison, the outcome of this case could dismantle one of Chicago's most recognized rap collectives. If you found this breakdown informative, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss future updates on this case and other major hip-hop news.